For many, the winter is an amazing season because of the holiday festivities and just the beauty of it. But on the contrary, for others, it's a difficult period to undergo, for it can actually be a more depressing and a more mulling period instead. There are over 3 million US cases alone that reflect this clinical perspective during this time period. That is seasonal affective disorder. Let's talk about it. So what is seasonal affective disorder? Well, seasonal affective disorder, also known as seasonal depression, is a type of depression that is related to the changes of the season. But there's a caveat. It can be related to either the winter or the summer changes, but a lot of it is more commonly known in the fall and winter changes ongoing to the winter. The symptoms that encompass seasonal affective disorder is losing interest in the activities that you are once interested in, having changes in your appetite and weight, feeling sluggish, having low energy, having difficulty in concentrating in any activity, and feeling hopeless or worthless. These particular symptoms that I listed are the holistic symptoms of seasonal depression, but there are specific symptoms that are prevalent in either the summer or the winter, and let me tell them. In the winter time, symptoms can include the following. You can oversleep, you can undergo weight gain, you can overeat, you can undergo a social withdrawal. Whereas in the summer, you can feel very anxious, you can have trouble sleeping, you can undergo weight loss, and you can experience agitation. As you can tell, these symptoms reflect that this affects your mode of being both physically and mentally, and that it's difficult. And so that's why a lot of people are doing research and study to understand more about this, to give proper care so that people can stay more happy. But in order to get to the bottom of this, we need to understand what is the cause of seasonal affective disorder. And the answer to that is there's not really an explanation I can give you. But here's the thing, I'm not saying that there is no explanation. I will actually give you some theories out there that researchers and psychologists are looking into. So by no means am I saying that nothing exists in this world that, is out there to help out with understanding seasonal affective disorder. But there has not been any study that has come out that has said this is the definitive reason. So with that being said, the following causes that I'm stating are merely explanations. So with that being said, here are just some of the theories that I want to let you know on what are the possible explanations on why seasonal depression exists. First reason could be because of serotonin reduction. And to explain a little bit of that, I just first want to explain what serotonin is. Serotonin is a hormone, and one of its key functions is to regulate and to stabilize your mood. And now what this theory is basically trying to explain with is serotonin production is reduced because of the lack of sunlight. Because obviously when daylight saving happens, literally the sun goes down at 4 p.m. Another possible explanation that can explain seasonal affective disorder could be through melatonin. Now to explain what melatonin is, it is another hormone, and one of its key components is that it maintains and regulates your circadian rhythm and your sleep. And because of this, researchers speculate that patients who are diagnosed with seasonal affective disorder produce too much melatonin, which can cause them to oversleep or feel a sense of sleepiness. In conjunction with that, others theorize that their circadian rhythm be disrupted, and this can lead to feelings of depression. The final theory is that those who suffer with seasonal depression can be vitamin D deficient, and this can also be a huge component. So with that being said, what can we understand with educating ourselves about seasonal affective disorder? I think at the end of the day, it's really important to educate ourselves about this because it pertains to current humanity. It's what a lot of people are going through, and I feel like there are a couple of things to note. I want to start off with December and just the nature of that. It's the holiday season, woohoo! And there's just so much hype around this time, as you guys all know. But I also think that just because there's a lot of hype that is happening during these times does not mean that it's not a difficult time. And I want to make it clear that to express yourself and to make sure that you are taking time to properly heal and cope and grow from this experience, and all of that is extremely important, because I know that a lot of times in media advertisements and all of that, it shows a happy face, it shows positive outcomes and all of that, and it can be very misleading. It can really put you into this toxic positivity level, and it can be really damaging in a long-term scale. But I think it's really important that we all kind of give ourselves a lot of grace during this time period, especially during the winter, because that's really important. And also, I think it's really prevalent during these times to speak and educate ourselves. Whether you do, identify yourself with seasonal depression or you do not, because either you or your loved one undergoes this. And especially during these current times, it's extremely pivotal to take care of your mental health. Sadly, going out and all of these other extraneous resources are a little bit more limited, to be honest. And I feel like that's just kind of the realistic nature of things. I'm not saying that, all of the things are cut off. I'm not trying to be a pessimist, but let's be real. And so I think because of that, it just causes a lot more difficulty for a lot of people during these times, and of course with the nature of things that are happening in this world. And so I think that being there for people, educating yourself, and really being proactive with your health is super duper important, and I want that to be something and raise awareness about that. What you may be experiencing, what you may be going through can be extremely difficult, and I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy or that, everything's always going to be magically better. But I hope that the first thing that can help you is through understanding who you are, understanding and educating yourself, because through power of education can go milestones to catalyzing development and growth in yourself. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys liked the video and all that it was worth. I wanted to make this video specifically because I understand that the winter season can get rough. I recently posted a video about me transforming my room, and I honestly had a great time. I actually created that video because I wanted to transform my room because I love the holiday season. But at the same time, I completely get how the holiday season should not just be glamorized. And though I did make that video as a safe haven video, as a inspo video, as a happy video, I also want to create this video as a tool source, but also as an advocacy source, to let everyone know who feels these same sentiments that you aren't alone, and that there are resources out there, that there are ways for you to feel heard and advocated and helped in many ways, because there are ways to get that support. We'll have resources down below in the description box, links more about articles and stuff like that. action plans and all of that you guys can check out. I did not add action plans in my video, and the reason why I didn't add action plans in my video is not because I did not want to, you know, create action plans, but because I genuinely feel like I am not a mental health or a medical professional to really give this advice. I know I also said it in the beginning of my video, but I do feel like action plans are so much more of something that I genuinely believe that I need to be more credible for, and I definitely take so much more responsibility if I'm ever to give it out, and I would want to do so much more research to make sure that what I give out, even if it is just a mere suggestion, out to you guys. And so I'm just gonna leave some links down below on some credible websites that I feel like are nice for you guys to check out. But yeah, that's why I did not put it in my video. And also, just a little bit of a caveat, but if you guys did enjoy more of these advocacy series, I actually post more of these videos on my channel. I actually have a playlist on my channel. One was about asthma, another one was about mental health awareness. So if you guys do want to check out those videos to understand and educate yourself more about other prevalent issues that are happening around this world, educate yourself about it, because having more awareness and education is so much more benefit and power to really help yourself, others, and just the world. And so check those out. I'll have the links down below as well. With that being said, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you stay strong, safe, and healthy. And of course, stay warm. All right, I'll see you guys later. Signing off.